What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another late night in the BrewLab with me, Lone Fox, your brewmaster-in-chief. And tonight, in the BrewLab, I'm coming at you with some janky stuff. As you know, between now and early access, I'm just going to be trying to come up with fun, interesting, like, creative brews that aren't necessarily going to be like top tier, this late in any format. The best decks have already been discovered. It's not like I'm suddenly going to be like, oh, I broke the meta with something that no one else came up with 3 months after the last set release. So, I'm pretty much scraping the bottom of the barrel, but there's still some like really cool things to do with cards that I haven't even played once on the channel yet. That I think are missing just a few little bits and pieces and could like later on become really, really strong. One such card is the card that we'll be featuring in tonight's brew. And so without further ado, let's jump into it, shall we? I've like earmarked or, liked these little, these 3 decks over here because probably tomorrow or the next day we'll be doing a little bit more, I want to like focus in on tempo because I think there's a lot of new cards from March of the Machine. By the way, early access invites just came out. It's 13th of April. I will be streaming over on my Discord server and, of course, recording a bunch of different gameplay. Sorry for the brief tangent, but if you've got some brew ideas, deck ideas, you've been looking at some certain cards and you're thinking how they're going to fit into certain pre-existing archetypes, then please let me know in the comments or come join the Discord. Drop it in the, we've got a channel like specially for brewing and deck ideas, and I need as many as I can get for early access. Again, just reminding you, on the 13th of April, streaming over on the Discord server. So, just quickly was touching on these tempo decks, which I have 3 of. Probably going to be looking at those tomorrow. But for tonight, we're going to be playing with this mono-red deck, simply called Raising Hell. And the card I was talking about, and that we're featuring tonight, is the Capricious Hellraiser. Interesting card, and I think, again, there's a like a Dragon Tribal sub-theme coming in the new set that looks like it's going to fit perfectly with this and convoke and putting things into the graveyard. I'll do what I've been doing for the last couple of videos, where at the end of this video we'll just jump onto Mythic Spoiler and I want to point out the cards that I'm talking about that I think it's probably going to end up being Rakdos. There's like a really potentially sweet like Rakdos Dragons tribal deck that's forming, and I can't wait to play test it on early access. But back to the Capricious Hellraiser. It's 6 mana for a 4/4. You're like, okay, that's trash, but it's cost 3 less to cast if you have 9 or more cards in your graveyard. Doesn't specify what type of cards. So, once you have 9 cards in your yard, this only costs 3 mana. Suddenly, it's a little bit more interesting. It doesn't have haste, so you can't swing right away, but it does enter the battlefield and have a really good trigger where you exile 3 cards at random from your graveyard. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from among it, copy it, and you may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. So the plan here is to just do a OTK with Explosive Singularity, which does 10 damage to any target, and Solphim, the Mayhem Dominus, which doubles that damage. So 10 times 2 equals 20. Opponent is dead Zor. And we have ways of doing this quite consistently, and I want to thank Lockheed, one of my fellow subscribers who shared this with me via email. So thank you so much for the idea, Lockheed. I left your deck virtually untouched. I made a few little adjustments here and there to make it, I think, a little bit better for the meta. I may even end up going with a full playset of Brotherhood's End and trimming these Mishra's commands. Although I have been quite enjoying it for the discard. Also, you can give your Capricious Hellraiser haste to turn it enters the battlefield. There's a few reasons why I could see why you picked Mishra's command here, but I've been running into so many soldiers and mono red that Brotherhood's End's like essential. But we've got plenty of other removal, full play sort of Lightning Strike, 2 play with fires, and then you know, some creatures to get in the way of things, including a 5/4 potentially indestructible blocker. So there's plenty of ways to survive against those aggro decks in a pinch. But we're using things like the Fable to discard our Explosive Singularity, big score to discard our Explosive Singularity, so that we can put it in the graveyard and, you know, at the same time reduce the casting cost of the Hellraiser. You can even discard 2 cards to make Solphim indestructible, and it kind of helps the plan along. You know, activate Solphim, discard your Explosive Singularity, next turn play Capricious Hellraiser, but boom, 20 damage to the face. It's gone off fairly consistently in testing, which is why I'm even bringing you this video. We will be playing on the unranked ladder because I've painstakingly climbed my way back into Platinum 1, and I do not want to risk losing my rank this close to early access. I want to make sure to get into Mythic before the new set drops. So let's jump into some unranked matches with some Hellraiser janky OTK shenanigans. See how it performs, and then who knows, maybe we'll play a couple matches in ranked. Oh, it was a slog today. I ended up switching from mono red to soldiers, and I got like about a 69 nice win rate with soldiers. Such a broken deck. Sure, it's unranked. Let's have fun. Still an okay hand if we end up against soldiers or whatever. Now we can go and scry. Sure. Then you can discard that to big score if we draw a land. But doink. Okay, now we need that land. Next turn would be very nice. Stomper. Mono green ramp, by the looks of things, probably going to end up being a Nissa, in my opinion. There's the land. Already got 3 cards in the graveyard. We need to get to 9 to reduce the cost of the dragon, the Hellraiser. Yeah, that's nice. I actually really like this card. I think a little bit underplayed. Perhaps just a bit slow in the colors that it's... You know, green, aggro... Ooh, you don't want to play an enchantment that does nothing. The turn it enters the battlefield on turn 2. You really want to play, you know, a Quirion Beastcaller or something. But in the Simic ramp with Tatiova, that's the last time we played this card. It definitely overperformed. Opponent. Oh, he's really taking his time to make this decision. Whoop-dee-doo. There he is. Okay, I mean, we can go for it right now. We won't get double. We don't have Solphim, but whatever we exile here, I'll be quite stoked. It's got some fight spell in hand. Nice. I like Master's Rebuke. Currently my favorite one. Okay, in this case I think we're gonna go for the big score. Again. problem with Hellraiser is that it exiles the cards at random, right? Oh, he's gonna take away my Explosive Singularity if he's clever. Although he'll probably... What did he take? Oh, the Hellraiser. Hey, I'm okay with that. I guess he's trying to reduce the casting cost of creatures. Oh, land. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yay. $13. Oh, this is it. We have to get the Explosive Singularity this time, right? Whatever, no. Hey-oh. I think there's some like potential here, but the fact that it's 3 cards at random, but then you get to choose from those 3 makes it a little less random. I don't know. How can we make it more consistent? Just play less other spells like Burn Down the House. I mean, like Brotherhood's End and stuff like that. But then, you know, you're a bit more open to dying from, you know, aggro decks and things. So, I don't know. I guess the games where it works out best is when you don't end up using too many lightning strikes and play with fires and things, and it's just, you know, mostly your creatures. Things like the Riveteers Requisitioner and whatnot that can end up in the yard. There we go. Hey, somebody's playing mono red and unranked for whatever reason. Death Dealer. Cool, bro. Okay. Not the best version of the deck. And we are flooding. Oh, it's not looking good. At least he's not getting the prowess triggers. But I don't know if we've got this one unless we draw. My goodness. He's drawing no lands. I've drawn only lands. I think we're just dead anyway, no? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. Thanks, deck. We did need those 10 lands in the... It wasn't 10, but still. Nothing worse than flooding. I'd almost rather brick, honestly. I don't know. Is it the same thing? Is there one that's worse or better? I guess it depends on what's in your hand. You know? Am I bricking... But like... You know, at least I've got like cheap 1 and 2 drops, or am I flooding and like, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. What's worse, brick or flood? It's pretty much the same. Either way, you can't play the game properly. Aha! Solphim makes an appearance. Requisitioner, one of my favorite cards from Streets of New Capenna. I honestly love this card, man. We can activate the thing unless he's got, what's it called? Hero's Downfall. Okay. No need. I think we are blitzing. That's cool. I'm okay with that, honestly. If I play out the Fable, I can't fix, or you know, make Solphim indestructible, so I'm just gonna hang tight. We discard 2 cards to Solphim. It'll have to be these 2 because I want to keep my Hellraisers. Still no sign of any explosive singularities. I love it how with Solphim in play, this is 6 damage for 3 mana. Zap! And we get an extra treasure from the Requisitioner. I guess I could have swung with the Requisitioner first. Oh, you are such a cheeky bugger, aren't you? Nice. I guess I should have seen that coming. That was a bit of a fail boat. Whoopsie. Of course he had the Edict in hand. Of course. Here comes Sheldred. Oh, is this like play? I'll take the 3. So play meta decks in unranked tonight. Although the version of Mono Red we just played was definitely not. Wowza. 7 cards in the yard. We can also copy the Hellraiser with the Fable, which is pretty nice. So if we play the Hellraiser now and we hit Mishra's command, we can give the Reflection Haste, and we still have 1 mana open to copy the Hellraiser. So I'm pretty interested to see. And never mind. First Hellraiser flop. Alright. Oh, didn't you draw your 5th land for your Invoke Despair? Oh, I feel so sorry for you. Not. I can't stand that card. Like, it's starting to get really annoying. And I feel like I said this about you know, the latest set, New Phyrexia. I was like, oh, the power level's cranked up so much that people will be able to play like cool new stuff, and they'll stop playing like the already overpowered Kamigawa cards. And it didn't really happen, but this time I'm pretty certain the March of the Machine, some of the cards look insane. Oh wow, it's about as good as it gets, really. Fable, discarding Singularity into Hellraiser. Is this gonna be Controller or is it Soldiers? It's probably Control. Yeah. Unless he flashes in the little soldier guy. It's Control. How fun. Okay. Hey, please mill me though. I like to be milled.
No secret escapes my grasp.
Okay, so Wandering Emperors, Farewells, the usual bullshit. Pardon my French. Here comes the Emperor. No? Wow, surprising. Okay. So remember, we can tap tokens to reduce the casting cost of the Singularity. So I'm gonna just start like throwing some damage at the face. Oh, thanks for the treasures, mate. Oh, I like treasures. We could have just cast the Singularity now with the treasures, but he's not on 10 yet, so let's keep this going. Now the Emperor. This is a really dumb counter spell. I don't know why you would play that, honestly. Of course. Of course. You know? Why wouldn't there be a farewell in your... This is rapidly becoming like... It's up there with Invoke Despair. Like, I'm so sick of it. Oh. Why not? Oh, I'll take that any day. I still get to do my thing. Wow. What an ass.
Your victory is an illusion, nothing more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's still got farewell mana, which is eh. Did we just do it? Or does he have the counter for the singularity? Yes! Yes! Oh yes, baby. That is what... that was so sick. We did it. We did the thing. That's it. That's gonna be it for tonight's gameplay footage. No, I'm kidding. We'll get at least another match in, but that's the combo. Again, thanks to Lockheed if you're watching this. Sweet little brew you got. I enjoy playing it. It's definitely fun and different. After like what feels like 3 months of just mono red and soldiers, mono red and soldiers, sprinkled with the odd turn 2 Tenacious Underdog, turn 3 Graveyard Trespasser, turn 4 Sheoldred, turn 5 Invoke Despair, turn 6 Invoke Despair. Like, it's pretty much just been that in Standard now for like a good while, and anything that breaks that tedium currently is making me very happy, so thanks again. Pardon me. Aha! I like. Against mono red, I like it very much. Again, man, with the top tier decks in Unranked. So fun. Okay, he found a Reckless Impulse, so that makes me immediately think that it's the... Oh, he went for the land. Okay, so he's gonna play the March... what's it called? Mechanized Warfare. Oh, Squeak! Okay, we've lost this one. Just go play that on the ranked ladder. We all know it's amazing. What are you doing over here? Annoying me? I played that match like it feels like 40 times today. Just the same exact patterns. Turn 1, Phoenix Chick. Oh, turn 2, Shadow Spear into play with fire. No. It's just like, oh, really getting tedious. It is the one problem with Arena. It's like normally you would play paper at at your local gaming store on a Saturday once a week. The chances that you'll play against that deck every week, like maybe twice, if you end up in a tournament with in a standard tournament, which are getting like few and further between. So it doesn't get so tedious. With Arena, you can easily play 50 games in a day, easily. So people just end up always playing top tier decks to rank up. I do it myself. It's totally understandable. But that's when you end up playing the same stuff over and over and over again. The meta gets solved so quickly. Oh yes. Oh, yes. Bye-bye. Off you go. Third land, please. Pretty please. We got combo pieces. Ooh. If it ain't some clericals. Yes. Okay. We're good. I think we're good. So discard Mishra's command, Explosive Singularity into the yard with the chapter 2 of the Fable. Aha. If it ain't Shelly, would you look at that? So we lose 2 life here. I mean another 4 life. He won't block. He's too scared. Which is cool, because we can play Solphim, hold up the mana. Solphim tangles with Shelly. Potentially. The problem is he's got more than 20 life. So we can't do the OTK. Which is very annoying. So whatever. Let's just try and do something. Now he's gonna use the Rot Priest to summon up something bonkers, like, I don't know, Toxrill or something. Will that end it for us already? It's probably gonna be Toxrill, right? Can't think of any. Ah, okay. If we just top deck one play with fire, however, we win. So there's a chance that we can just use... Oh no, we can't use big score because of Sheldred. That's 4. 4, and then we don't take the 2 from Sheldred next turn because we kill Sheldred. So, okay, I mean, it's worth the risk. Goes back to his hand, but he can't recast it, obviously. Okay. Come on. 1 play with fire. Of course not. Unbelievable. How bad that luck was. So he blocks 1. He take. Oh, okay, no, no, he can block both. And then swing the next turn. Oh, that's so sucky. We don't even have something... Oh, wait. Wait. Before Sheldred hits the board, we copy the Hellraiser, hit the big score. Oh, one Bajillion IQ play. Come on, give me the freaking play with fire. Oh, baby, yeah. That's how it's done, boys. That's how it's done. Clerics, huh? Alongside the merfolk lord that we got in Dominaria, probably the second least played one. Elves probably also, I don't know, but and goblins. I mean, really, the only one that's been of any impact on standard has been the soldier lord. So I'm hoping that, and I've kept trying to, like, it seems like goblin was like gonna be a bit of a thing in New Phyrexia. Still not quite. I've seen quite a few interesting goblins in March of the Machine, but still no merfolk really to talk about. However, the merfolk are probably going to be coming out in Ixalan end of the year. That's usually the merfolk plane. So maybe, you know, clerics, maybe goblins got a little bit of new stuff in the new set. Pretty keen to see how that plays out. But that was a really fun match, and it's brought us too close to the 40-minute mark. So I think we've seen the combo. We've seen the potential. We've had some fun. I definitely did. I hope you did too. We're gonna just pop into some mythic spoiler here. And I'm gonna show you this card. I wonder if the best place to do this would actually just be the because now the full set is spoiled, so top 10 list coming very soon. It was a black card. I think Convoke and that Capricious Hellraiser that we just played, and this dragon, there's something here. The Hoarding Broodlord. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a card, exile it face down, then shuffle. For as long as that card remains exiled, you may play it. Also, you know, just another dragon that you could essentially play for free with Convoke. I just don't know. Still not sure, like, what the pieces are gonna be going together. But that plus we have what's his name? Rivaz. Let's pop back into the client here quickly. I think it's Rivaz. The something claw. No? Rakdos guy. Here he is. It is Rivaz. I just put with the Z. Of the Claw. Yashino Warlock. Maybe. Then, you know, talking about dragons in red over here. Some interesting stuff as well. Namely, where was it? The Shivan Branch Burner. Convoke. Flying Haste. So, could be like, yes, you know, maybe you got a couple of cheap tokens down or smaller dragons, and you just, it's, you know, just a crapper version of Goldspan Dragon, 4/4 Flying Haste. But that's not it. It does not end there. There was more dragon synergy. I can't remember which color it was in. Was it red? At this point, I'm just a little bit rambling, and I don't want to go too long. I think we'll just leave it for the, you know, I think it was one of the battles. Yeah, there's a battle that cares about dragons. But I will probably just leave this for the top 10 and whatnot that I'm going to be doing, sort of little spoiler talk episodes. Here it is. I'm fairly certain. Yeah, here we go. Whenever a dragon you control attacks, it deals 2 damage to any target. And the front side, tilt my head over, when it ETBs, reveal any number of dragon cards from your hand. When you do, Invasion of Tarkir deals X plus 2 damage to any other targets. Of any other target, where, sorry, I'm reading sideways, where X is the number of cards revealed this way. You know, a lot of dragons have haste. We have some good dragons right now in standard. You know, things like, where is it? Atsushi. I want to say the not really mana form. I like the Elder Dragon War in that. Of course, my favorite, Shivan Devastator. I think, like, I don't know, either Rakdos or just mono red with that, with this. And, you know, might be something to that. So, stay tuned. Early access event coming on the 13th. I will be streaming over on the Discord server. And I'll be posting further details on that on my Twitter. So, yeah, I'd love to have you join. But that is going to be it for tonight's gameplay footage. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all the day after tomorrow. Or tomorrow. With another fresh brew. And until then, this is Lone Fox from the BrewLab, signing out. Peace, y'all.